Let's see how the girls are doing today. They're busy. They like this a little bit cooler weather. Still bringing nectar in. A little bit of capped honey on that. Pull this out. Oh yeah, that's almost full of honey. That is almost totally capped. It's beautiful. Getting close. And this one, same. And this one, lots of pollen or nectar getting capped off. They're still working. That's good. Good, good, good. This one. Same. This one. Just a little section of capped honey, some nectar. This one's got some built-out comb, but nothing in it. And the one by the wall is empty, which is to be expected. Let's push these back together. Pull this one off. So this was the empty box I put on, just to see if they would draw some comb for next year. And very, very little, if any. A little bit. And they're on there. Oh, there's a little bit. Doing good. Slowly but surely. A little bit of burr comb there. We'll take that off. Now, not much going on in there. I think I'll pull this box. I don't think they're gonna do much with it. Put this over here so the bees can come out. Now we're top deep. Let them know we're coming. Pull this trap. No beetles in it, that's good. Let's start pulling some of these. That's got a little bit of wonky wonky comb on it. It's up and down, up and down. It's all built out. Looks nice. That side has nothing. Nothing. So, we're working on that one. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's got a lot of nectar, some honey, capped wet. This side is full of nectar. Working on capping that, it looks like. And this side is this is brood. This is all brood. That's nice. This is brood. So it's been 2 weeks since I did an inspection. They're looking awesome right now. Brood, lots of brood. Some pollen, nectar and honey around the outside. Looking nice. Lots of brood. A little bit of honey. See if the queen is on here anywhere. Doesn't look like it. Check this one. Nope. Let's continue. See what this looks like. Lots of pollen. They're bringing pollen in. It's real light colored too. White and real light tan. A little bit of brood. A lot of empty cells. It looks like they're cleaning them. Stashing pollen in some of them. Looks good. This side, same. Lots of pollen. Some cat brood. It's got some nectar. A lot of empty cells. Looks like they're cleaning them out. Some pollen in there. This side, a little bit of honey. Some capped brood. Some larvae. Looking good on that one. The queen's still working hard. I don't see her on that one. Ooh, that's heavy. That's a nice one. Lots of pollen in that one. Honey, nectar, a little bit of brood. This is honey. Brood. And this is what they call, I learned this recently, wet capped honey, because there's no air space between the wax cap and the honey. And this is dry capped honey. There's a little air space between the honey and the cap. Well, it's looking good. This one's heavy too. So this has got almost a whole frame of pollen, or a whole frame of honey. That one's got some pollen, a lot of nectar, a little bit of capped honey. And then this one is drawn out. Some nectar in it, some pollen. This side is just drawn out. Nothing really in it. And this one is nothing happening in the edge one. So we'll close that back up. Didn't see the queen in there, so she's probably in the bottom. Lots of honey and lots of brood though. That's awesome. I'll put this back. lots of bees. Push them down. So we got going here. That's all drawn out. It was a little bit older comb. All drawn out, nothing happening in it. It's the edge one, so that's fine. Next one in, all drawn out. It's got some capped honey, very little. That's okay. This one's got a nectar around the top and a bunch of cleaned out brood cells. Ready for her to come down here and start filling them up. This one, comb, built out. It's got a lot of pollen in it, a little bit of nectar, a little bit of honey. This one's got a lot of brood. See if we can see the queen on. Oh, there she is, right there on the bottom. Let me get her in the sun. She's moving good. Looks healthy. Perfect. This side has a bunch of brood, lots of pollen. She's just cruising around. Get her back in here nice and safe. And then just for giggles, we know she's good. She's laying. We'll just look at the rest of these real quick. This has got some brood, some cleaned out cells. Larva. Looks good. Both sides are about the same. This one, brood, lots of pollen, a little bit of nectar, a little bit of honey, and looks like she's working on that one. Same on this side. Looks good. This one, a bunch of pollen, cleaning out some brood cells by the looks of it. Filling in a lot of pollen. They're doing awesome with that. This has got a bunch of brood and a little bit of pollen, and then just built out comb. Not much going on there. This one, a bunch of pollen. They're doing really good with the pollen. This one is just built out, nothing on it. This one, built out, got a little bit of honey capped on it, partially built on the back. Looks good. And this one, it's all pulled, nothing in it. I'm gonna switch these, I think, so I can fill that up. So that looks good. Looks really good. Put these girls back in here. So we got the queen, got a lot of brood, larvae, eggs. Looks awesome. I'll put a pollen patty on here. What did I do with them? There they are. this one will go back on here. And I think we'll do a mite test with some of these. Pull out one of these middle ones. And put a pollen patty on this. Put our honey super on. Push those together. We're going to put this little closer to the middle. And since I've been going through these pollen patties, and they're storing a lot of pollen for the winter, I'm just going to put one more on here. Just to make sure they're getting ready. So that looks good. Let's put our feeder board back on. Looks good. And we'll put our deep frame on. Looking good. Inner cover. Looks good. We'll get 90s the next couple days, so we'll give them a little spacer to help them stay cool. And that's that. Looking good.